Oh man, man, the information I receive, and see around what's going on concerning, they call it, the Charleston shooting and all this other stuff going on, and it's just horrible. It's just horrible. But here's the problem of that. It's probably not horrible to certain people. Because here's the thing I'm finding about negative people, because y'all don't understand the power of accepting. It's a danger when accepting negativity and making negativity a reality is one of the most dangerous things humanity can ever do. When you let negative behavior become some kind of norm that that is something that somebody shot a church, what I'm saying, or somebody shot somebody period. You shooting, you're hurting somebody, or somebody did somebody wrong, period. When you start thinking now you numb to negative things or negative events are happening in the world, is it to get you to respond, to do something about it concerning yourself and getting your life right. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see that as the response ability, respond, you don't understand that it's time to get things right with your life and get right with help other people to get there. Encourage one another to help each other to give our life right. If you don't see that is the thing that you need to do, you're really out there and lost. If you're not seeing these chain of events, and of course what this wicked world system is doing on television and radio and everything against this transgender kind of nonsense. Wow. It's amazing what people will come to the extent to accept these days. I mean, if natural don't make sense to you, then you really out there blind in darkness. You out there blind in pitch black darkness. Spiritually, that's what's so deceiving about this situation. It's a spiritual darkness. It's not a natural darkness. You know what I'm saying? That, if you can't see in pitch black darkness in the natural, the worst pitch black darkness you can ever be blind in is spiritual darkness. Because here's the thing, when you do not respect that there's not a spiritual reality existing out there, because I know y'all don't take the ideal, what Paul says, put on the whole armor of God lightly. You think he's just saying a bunch of gibberish concerning how your actions and how you're not, trying to get the truth. You're not trying to get righteousness. You're not trying to get the salvation. You know what I'm saying? You think whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no spiritual darkness gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? You got that mindset. You're really just a victim ready for Satan's, just easy pickings for Satan. Just, no need to, really work hard on this one. Oh, probably he or she is already on my team. But really, that's not the message, But, I'm just seeing to what extent what's going on. Oh my gosh. What people are accepting is just wow. Gotta shine a light, got to shine the light in your eye to help you see things right, For those, if people want to remain in darkness and endure a bunch of nonsense that brings nothing but destruction to your life and to your future and to everything around you, keep on keeping on in the darkness. But do not expect darkness to give you light results. I mean, that's foolish. All right, but let me go in the message. All right, man, be blessed, man. Gotta go. All right, topic of the message. Well, here's the thing, I'm seeing, it's the reality of, it's just simple, you know, it's Romans 12 and 21. I mean, you know, it's sad how simple the instructions are and how complicated it is for people to more likely go about doing things a certain way. I mean, it's called the reality of overcome evil with good. Overcome evil with good. You think that was just so simple to understand and piece together correctly for people to accept the reality that I can't add more evil to make things evil and expect things to get right. I can't. That's the ideal of that really saying, because, you know, that's what Paul is saying concerning if you, you know, of course, be transformed by the renewing of your mind and follow those, procedures, you know, in the whole Romans 12, you're supposed to come to that reality, understanding that, you know, you can't do, you know, you're supposed to come to that reality, understand that when evil has been done to you, to others, to anybody, that good has to counteract that. It has to be the counteraction in order to get it. As the scenario says, you know, our hill people, you know, we're supposed to put fire, we're supposed to use fire extinguishers to put out a fire. Not gasoline. It's not the proper, you know, chemical that's going to put out a fire. It's going to make it worse. And that's what evil makes things worse. And it makes more destruction. I mean, I hope you have been paying attention to that. But when you are, the mirror, when you are so wrapped up in evil that, you know, because, you know, of course, black people, what happened in Charleston, that was directed to black people. And we will have a sense of feeling bad about what happened. You know what I'm saying? And we have a reason to get upset concerning the, domino pattern of racial violence against black people that's been going on since Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown and so on. You know, we have a reason to get angry and mad and frustrated. But to, you know, riot and, you know, kill each other, kill other people, kill, you know, kill my dog, I kill your cat. You know what I'm saying? Is that the civilized manner of a human being is supposed to do? I mean, you know, look, we're made in the image and the likeness of God. That's spiritual. But let me, you know, ask you a question, black people. But as a human being, would that make sense to, you know, to if someone kill you, you kill them back? Does that make sense as a human being? Do you want to be respected? I mean, because I hear black people, they tell me, I want to be respected as a human being. Well, be a human being. Only thing you can, that's what I love about Martin Luther King stood for. Just be a human being. Show people that you're a better human being, how much a better human being you are. It's not about being better than nobody, but just like, no, I am a human being. I don't feel like I have to, you know, do all this evil and hit you and punch you and shoot you to make my point that I'm a human being. I'm being an animal. I'm being a monster. You know what I'm saying? If I do that, I'm not a monster. I am a human being that created in the image and the likeness of God, that is a God of peace. You know what I'm saying? That I operate in peace, that I'm going to facilitate peace, you know what I'm saying, and show peace to my brother and sister and encourage them to love one another as Christ loved the church. And God is love, according to, you know, First John. I'm gonna get First John on you. If you say you love God and hate your brother, you a liar. I mean, Christians, black Christians, it's time. There's no look. Like I told people on my post I did, I have nothing but love for my enemies. Nothing but love, nothing but forgiveness. I'm on a kingdom You know what I'm saying? I'm on a kingdom level. I'm on a, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive. You know what I'm saying? Forgive. That's it. It's no, should I forgive this young man that, was probably in the ultra mind control, of the government trying to, get people to initiate violence, to start a race war, which came out of his mouth, you know what I'm saying, to start confusion, conflict, and chaos, which that is of the devil's methods. It's just crazy. I am not going to be the devil. I am not made in the image and the likeness of the devil. I'm made in the image and the likeness of God. And that's the motivation. And I want good. Like I tell people, you're supposed to do good because you want good in your life. You want a good future. You want goodness. You know what I'm saying? You don't want badness. Every human being genuinely in their heart want goodness to happen in their life. But you cannot be a fool and think negativity is going to give you a good result. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous reality. Like I said, if you understand the integers reality, positive plus positive equals positive, negative plus negative equals negative. That's it. That's all you need to understand. That is a law within math. You know what I'm saying? That you can't argue. So the thing is, if you think you can bring something negative to a positive and make it a positive, you're a fool. You're a fool. You're a fool based upon reality concerning math. And, or more likely, if you can think you can bring more negative to, you think you can bring more negative to do something negative to somebody and expect something positive, you're a fool. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to continue to operate and of course, probably Jay-Z or George Soros or Henry Kissinger, agents come up to you, we'll pay you $100 or $1,000 to go riot and act a stupid fool. If you want to accept that money to demonize the rest of the other black people, you know what I'm saying, that are not going to fall for this stupid trick here, you know what I'm saying? You want to get that money and, do that stupid stuff to give them a reason to start martial law. You don't care. You care less about humanity. You know what I'm saying? You love the idea that evil people, will accomplish their evil plan. I'm not going to invest my evil people in evil plan. I serve a good God that loves me and loves everybody, and I'm going to minister the love of God and get people to love each other, one another as they love themselves, that we can get a better world, a world that's operated in love and peace and joy in the Holy Ghost. That's Mac Johnson's mission, and that's what I'm going in it. And I'm going in regards, in spite of what anybody speak evil to me, do something evil to me, I will show good unto them as my Jesus Christ did. Show how much a good person he was. He didn't, hit nobody. He didn't say a mumbling word when those Roman soldiers ripped his body 39 lashes and put that crown of thorns on his head. As my Jesus, stood for righteousness, getting whipped as a sinner, becoming an innocent lamb, stood against it. Mac Johnson will do the same thing, because I believe, newsboys, in Jesus and Jesus. I believe in God. I believe he was raised from the dead. I believe in my heart that if I shine for the light of goodness to a world that is desiring so much negative and badness, that God will get involved. And you do not want to mess with the God of the universe, the God that renders judgments. Because, I'm going to hold my peace and let the Lord fight my battles, because I know victory shall be mine, and God never lost a battle. So y'all want to play stupid and play dumb of the existence of God and think you can just mess with God's people and mistreat God's people all the way you want to. You fooling yourself. God has a reputation way more bigger than you can ever imagine. So Look, you don't mess with God, but that's the top of the message. I want you to encourage y'all to understand you can only overcome evil with good. You know, Romans 12:21. That's the message. To God be the glory and forever and ever in Jesus' name. Amen.